You're watching Senior Focus, and I'm your host today, and my name is Sunny Ross. Today's show is a very interesting show to me and to my heart. I love to hear what they have to say about this new venture that Goodwill Industries started, and it's called Excel Study School. And we have with us Miss Cynthia Williams, and she is a lead life coach for the students. And we have one of the students himself, Mr. Eugene Thomas, who is going to tell us his journey about how he started going to the Excel school. But first, Cynthia, give me history of Excel, how this idea came to Memphis and how Goodwill put it into motion and it's functioning now.
Okay, the Excel Center, the idea originated in Indianapolis, Indiana. The Excel Center is an adult high school for students ages 18 and above. So the school, through the Goodwill Industries, they have 11 locations in Indianapolis, and now we have here a location in Memphis.
So when did it start?
The Excel Center started, I think it's about 5 years old now.
5 years old now. So the process of the school is, when you said 18 years old and above, it's someone who did not finish school for any reason. The reason is not even asked, probably. You come back and just say, I want to get my high school diploma.
Yes.
Why is it a high school diploma and not a GED?
The Excel Center, what we're offering is a high school diploma. It's not a GED. So it's the regular high school diploma, just like students that are getting from the Shelby County school system now. The adults, they can get their high school diploma. So it is sanctioned
by the Shelby County schools?
Yes, it is.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Well, I want to come, Mr. Eugene.
Yes,
Eugene, tell me what got you motivated. How did you hear about it? What got you motivated? And where you are now?
Well, it was one day I have custody of my grandkids, and I took them to Hamilton High School, and I rode back because it used to be Norris, and I saw the sign said Excel Center for Adults, and I always had in the back of my mind I wanted to get a high school diploma. And I got out my car and wrote the number down, but I heard a little voice tell me, go inside and get some more information.
There you go.
And so when I went inside, I talked to the young lady that was in there, and she signed me up the same day. She did my application over the computer, because that's the way you're supposed to register. And this is my third term. And my first term when I was there, I felt like giving up, because I've been out of school over 40-some years. But now, to me, I'm one of the best students there, and one of the oldest students there.
Good for you, good for you, and good for you for your lovely attitude. So tell me, when you said you've been away from school for 40 years, where did you start? Did they start with grammar? Did they start with math? Where did you start back?
I started from the 9th grade.
9th grade, that's when you left?
I left.
Was the easier part for you to start with?
It was the easier part for me to start. I left as a senior. I dropped out at 12th grade. I didn't get a diploma. Plus, I went to night school and got a GED, but the school that I want to go to, seminary school, you have to have a high school diploma. But I've been wanting a diploma because I got a 16-year-old, and I'm raising my 9-year-old and an 11-year-old grandkid. I had them 9 years apiece, my oldest daughter's children. And I wanted to be an example for them, to let them know they can overcome anything they set their mind to do.
You know what the viewers are saying, not to you?
What's that?
Good for you. We
you.
need more Eugenes in this world. That you took the responsibility upon yourself, not just saying, okay, I take the kids and I'm raising them. You really are raising them. That's where it starts. And a lot of the issues now that we have in education is lack of parenting, to be honest with you, because the kids feel like they're adult and they don't want to go to school, and they don't realize that probably, you know, Ms. Williams could explain this a little bit more, that when you're going to apply for a job or an application for higher education, some places don't take the GED because that labels you as somebody who did not accomplish things way back. So what causes them to question you is because they worry about that you're not going to accomplish and stay on task now. And so this is a great example of someone that got out of the car, went in, did not take just a number, went in, and there was somebody to help you. So tell me from the point of view of the principals, the teachers, who are they? Are they retired, or you look so young, you're not retired, this is a career for you, but how do you come to be wanting to help? What's your background to help seniors who want to get back and get their high school diploma?
My background is I have a social work background, so.
Oh, you're the best then. Wow.
So my passion is helping others to accomplish their goals. So Mr. Eugene make it easy. Like he said, and he wasn't just boasting. He is one of our top students. He's there every day. So he make our job really easy because he wants it. He has that drive.
I could tell.
So we're there to provide support at the Excel Center. We have teachers, some licensed teachers. We do have a couple of retired teachers that came back into teaching there at the Excel Center. We have a mixture in regards to the age and the years of experience with our teachers.
So which means after 40 years of being away, Eugene comes to you and he's having a hard time. Does he repeat? Does he flunk some of the courses? How is it done? Do you just customize it, or is he in a class with other students that they're doing ninth grade? How does it work?
The students at the Excel Center, like Mr. Eugene, he said he chose to come and start all over again, and that's what we consider our students that come in with 0 credits, because we do have some students that come in and they have credits and they can pick up from there.
So
and then
is
we
there
have
a
some
test
students
that they take?
We'll look at their transcripts to see how many credits that they have, but yes, we do.
Back. Okay.
But we do offer placement tests because we have students, as Mr. Eugene said, he's been out of school 40 some years. So there are some skills that they may have lost along the way. So we do have them do placement tests when they come in. They do a math test and a reading test just to see where they are. And if their skills are not where they should be, we offer refresher classes to help them build those skills, so when they get into those math and reading classes, it won't be such a shock to them after being out of school for so many years. We also have life coaches, and I'm the lead life coach, but every student at the Excel Center is assigned a life coach, just to be that person to be supportive, say, Mr. Eugene, you can do this, you got this, you know.
Like an encouraging.
Yeah, encouraging. We connect them if they need resources in the community, we connect them. We have had some students that come in and may have housing issues or just need to know where to get clothing or food. So the life coaches are there to provide that to them. We also provide free bus passes to our students that may have transportation barriers.
He said he drove, so
yeah,
in
he
case
drives,
you don't have a car.
But we do have some of our students that does not have transportation, so we offer free bus passes, and we offer for our students. We have a drop-in center, a child care center, free of charge, that they can use. So when Mr. Eugene's students, grandchildren are out, say, for spring break, and he's in school, he can bring the children to the drop-in center, and the children can stay in the drop-in center while he's attending classes.
You thought of everything, didn't you? Now let me ask you, have you thought about the money? What does he pay?
What does he pay?
Yeah.
To go to the Excel Center, it is absolutely free. There is no charge. There's no charge for the bus cars. There's no charge for the drop-in center. Everything is free.
Books and supplies are provided?
We do not have books, but any materials that the students need to use in the classroom, we do provide those. Yes.
So let's say he is taking algebra, and he's not doing good. Do you have one-to-one, like not life coaching, but do you have somebody tutoring him one-to-one?
Yes, the students go to school Monday through Thursday. That is their school week, and we leave Fridays.
So Mr. Eugene is going 4 days a week?
He's going 4 days a week, 8:45 to 4:15. He's our full-time student.
Are you packing your lunch and going to school, huh?
Yes, he does.
Yes, I do.
Actually, he do.
Yeah.
So on Fridays, the students that is the day designated for tutoring. So our teachers offer tutoring. We also have what we call peer tutoring, where we have other students that are assisting students with different classes if they have challenges in classes.
So you're involved with Shelby County. So whatever is required of a Shelby County student, it's required out of the student at the Excel Center to accomplish and finish.
Yes, we're following the graduation requirements.
And you do have grades, A, B, C, or 190, all that goes. How does it feel? How does it feel? I know you look very happy that you're doing this. I could tell from your attitude. But how does it feel to be back?
I'm very excited, and I'm proud of myself because I'm doing very well. I make A's and B's for being out of school long as I have. So it's a challenge, but it's a good challenge.
How about your memory? As we, get into a certain age, we're not sharp in the memory part, and that might be a challenge. Is it a challenge for you, or you bypass that?
I bypass, and plus I take a lot of notes.
Isn't that wonderful to hear? You need to go to every student in every meeting that the Shelby County is trying to get this truancy and people not showing up. They need to hear, Mr. Eugene, don't you agree with me?
I agree
Cynthia?
100%.
They
yes.
need to hear what he, now at this age, probably you wished that when you were 16, 17, you did better in school, didn't you? Do you feel that at all?
I wasted my time because I was the oldest child and I wanted to get out the house. And I ended up going to the Air Force, so it kind of helped me.
You went to the Air Force without high school diploma?
Yes.
Oh, I did not know they accepted in the military. See, I'm learning.
Well, I had a certificate showing that I complete 12th grade, but I didn't have a diploma. So it was a different time in my area. Yeah.
So you did not quit at 9th grade. You explained that why you came back at the 9th grade.
Right,
Yes,
but I
yes.
started from the 9th grade because it was better for me to get me back in the structure of studying. Because at my age, I hadn't been studying for a while. I'm a person that's raising my grandkids, and it kept me busy, but I do other things like reading. I like to read. So that was one of my things that I wanted to do, is go back to school so I can have something to show that I accomplished.
Now, if Mr. Eugene didn't drive by, but that was divine intervention that he saw the sign, do you by any chance advertise Excel to adult centers, in congregations? Do you do anything like that the public could help you?
Yes, ma'am, we do. Yes, ma'am, we do. We advertise.
But they know there's no money involved. Wow, bravo, Goodwill. Good for you, Goodwill.
We do. We get out in the community. So if you have any events you want to invite us to, please do. But yes, we do advertise. We have radio, TV advertisement. We also have a website.
I see that at the University of Memphis games, basketball games. Excel Center is on the Jumbotron.
Yes.
Now see,
yes.
I connected now. A lot more than not knowing what Excel was. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, going back to this, because I know engineering students that they took 2 semesters and financially they couldn't do and probably wanted something else and they left school. When they came back, they had to take, like for calculus, they had taken algebra before, but for calculus, they went back and took algebra because without that, there would have been probably CD students. With taking the algebra again and replenishing their mind with the stages of algebra, they were able to finish calculus. And I know teachers who will tell me, I'm a 4th grade teacher, I had a student, didn't know how to read yet. So you don't expect to give a book to that child and say, read. So they take that child back to phonics, to ABCs, to small worlds, one, syllable words, and trying to get that child more motivated to learn how to read. Do you have any students that come to you and they don't even know how to read?
We do.
Like literacy?
Yes, we do. But that's part of their placement test that we offer we provide to the students, the reading test. So we do, and we offer 2 different types of reading programs that'll help the students to build up on their phonics skills, so that when they do get to the English classes, they will be ready. So yeah, we do offer those classes.
And plus that will help you to help your grandchildren with their homework.
Right.
Right.
Isn't that something? But let me also ask you this. When an adult comes, we're set in our ways. We want things my way. Do you have also attitude changing? Like you're a life coach. You said need for housing and, benefits. But do you have somebody you will sit down and say, now look, think back, first grade, second grade, do you have that also going on at Excel?
Yes, we do. We do have students, as you say, that come and that are set in their ways. But at the Excel Center, we try to create a culture that makes the students feel welcoming, feel relaxed, feel not that, because they are adults, so we want them to feel comfortable. And so we just try to be that supportive person, and we try to get the students to stay focused on what their goal is, and being at the Excel Center is to complete that high school diploma. So there may be some things that, yeah, they may be set in their ways, but in order to get to that goal, we may have to shift a little bit. So we really haven't had any students to give us any resistance. I think it's because of that culture that we try to have at the Excel Center, that everybody's on your side. Everybody's here trying to accomplish the same goal.
Honey. We all need that. Not just Excel.
And you can do this.
That.
You know, you made that. That first step is walking through these doors. Once you walk through that door, we're going to walk you the rest of the way, even across the stage. So yeah.
So where are you now? Are you a 10th grade student or 11th grade student? What are you now?
Grade.
Okay. When is graduation?
Our first graduation is set to be in June.
In June. Well, the city should celebrate that.
Yes, it should.
The city should. Are they going to have a prom?
Well, we decided to, I think we talked about not calling it a prom, but calling like a graduation gala.
Oh, soiree. Okay. I understand that part too, because you want to celebrate.
Yes.
You want to celebrate. So how many with Eugene, how many students will be, is he the first?
He would be a part of our first graduation
class. Okay. So how many do you have?
Right now, between 35 and 40.
And you know, 35, 40 productive adults. How many male, how many females? Do you have that ratio?
Our ratio is more female than male. I can tell you that.
Well, we're going to change that once they start watching. These guys are watching. They're going to go. They might find them a girlfriend there too, you know.
Well, we have.
Yeah. It's not a dating place, but
No,
you know, socially, it's good to be in the same area with people that they're on the same page with you, because other people might put you down, but Excel is telling you you're the winner because you showed up. You're going to be somebody because you're trying. You're going to be better because you didn't like it then, but now you accomplished what you did. What field are you in? I know you were Air Force. Were you career military?
No, I didn't. I just did my term and got out. 4
years, okay.
Yeah. I was a clerk typist while I was in the military.
Okay.
Yes.
Typing is just a different story now. Because, yes, when we took typing, even in college, it was just I don't think they give that anymore. I think the kids are waking up with their fingers on something and they know how to do it.
Yes, it's every day.
Yep. Really, computers have come a lot easier, probably. You didn't have any computers, I'm sure, when you went to high school.
No.
So how was the transition? I know you went in the military and you were a typist, but what was the transition to electronic? Are you all online, or you have a teacher and students, or do you give them computers? What do you do?
We actually have a mixture of all of that. We have teachers, we do offer classes we have some classes that students can go to and work online. We have a computer lab, we have laptops, so students get to use the use of using the laptop and as well as using the desktop.
Well, he's taking good notes.
Oh yeah, and he's taking
it's
good
on
notes.
iPad all the time, you know. But let me also ask you this. Now he wants to go to college. He is hotshot now. He has his high school diploma.
Yes.
Do you have college placement?
Yes, we do. We actually have a college counselor on staff, and that person's job, that what they would do, they help connect the students to the colleges. They help them do the financial aid, find scholarships. They actually just did back here in the fall, they did a college tour. They took some students out and did tours of different colleges. Do you have health fairs? Like, do you go to health fairs and talk about this? Because you see on TV and you hear it on the radio and in the news media that, you know, so-and-so there's an educational career health fair at so-and-so congregation or so-and-so senior center. Do you do any of that? Yes, we do. We have did some events, some different education and health fairs, and we actually held one at the center. We had a job and education fair where we invited some employers, but the main focus was different colleges, so the students that once they get their high school diploma, that are looking to go to college, they can kind of get an idea of the different colleges and what programs they offer, and so they can be working towards those goals.
Let me ask you this. This is a question that came to my mind. Do you have mother-daughter, father-son teams coming?
We do.
Except 2 generation? Really?
Actually, because as a lead life coach, I have a small caseload, and actually on my caseload, I have a mother and a daughter. Yes, I have a mother and daughter.
Because the cycle sometimes repeats itself. And when I'm thinking about, like, if you achieve, you can't tell your 16-year-old, don't do like I am. I am doing it now, and you're going to do it when you're 16. So you have that.
We do. We have a mother-daughter. I think we have a mother-son at our school. So we have, and what they're doing, they're helping each other.
They're at a different level, or they're the same entry level, or what are they?
They're at different levels. So there's things that, like the pair that I have, the daughter is kind of able to help the mom with math, and the mom is able to help the daughter with writing. So they help each other. They support each other.
You know, team building.
Right.
And sometimes we all need that support, and that's why I want the viewers to see if they could contact Excel, be a mentor, somebody that really wanted to be in engineering school or wanted to be in accounting. And if you have an accountant or an engineer or a teacher in there helping them to mentor them to see what this field is all about. We all, you know, I mean, when I started college, I started with a dream, but it changed 3 times. That's not what I wanted. I realized, no, that's not what I want. So I think at our age, we don't have that chance of changing our, you know, major or our goal 3 times. So it would be nice to have the viewers or Excel to partner with corporate USA and try to see if they could come and help these individuals, not with jobs, because some of them probably are retired on Social Security, but with achieving something that it was always their dream and their goal. And that will be with that life coach, that will be educational coach or whatever the name is. But when you said you're a social worker, and so you're coming in an environment of education, and I mean, this is new because it's been here, what, 2 years now, Excel?
The Excel Center, actually, we will make 1 year.
1 year,
be 1 year in July.
What were you doing before?
I was doing, for me, I was actually employed, am employed with Goodwill. Goodwill has a program called the Good Partner Coach. And so I was kind of like the life coach to the employees in the store. And prior to that, I worked in the college environment.
You're doing double duty.
Well,
so they take you on Thursday and put you, you know, this is the last day of school and tomorrow is Friday, school isn't open. How about that?
But before that, I worked in the college environment, and I worked, I was a workforce development, so I did training and development. So my experience kind of goes across the board. But the education piece, I did have that because, like I said, I was a college counselor, and I was an instructor for a while in the college.
Would you give tours? Like if somebody wants to see Excel, where are the location?
Absolutely, we give tours. Our address is 1490 Norris Road.
Norris Road. And do you have a cafeteria? And
we don't have a cafeteria, but we do have a student lounge. In the student lounge, there's a snack machine, there's a refrigerator, because we do have students like Mr. Eugene that bring their lunch so they can put their lunch in the refrigerator. But we don't, and so the students do have an area they go to eat their lunch. We have auditorium that is called Hardaway Hall. That's where we have all our different events.
Hardaway, I wondered, is it related to the Hardaway of basketball?
So yeah, so where the students, where we have our different assemblies, and if we have guests to come in, and then like we said, when we had the job and career fair, that's where we held our.
Okay, we're coming at the end of this conversation, but I want you to tell the viewers, where are you heading next? Somehow, somewhere, there is an urban village being developed, practically downtown, Sears Crosstown,
We're
right?
excited, yes. We will be moving into the Sears Crosstown building. Yes.
Because in there is a charter school already, kindergarten to 12. So you're going to be there.
For the adults.
And that will be good because Norris Road is going to stay there, right? You're not changing Norris Road.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, it depends on funding sometimes.
It's going to be 2 schools. Mr. Eugene, though.
It's going to be what now?
They're going to have 2. They're going to keep the one they already got and open one there.
There you go.
Yes.
See, because you need to expand location-wise, because, you know, after all, Memphis is a big city, and one location, as you said, you give them buses, but sometimes the buses don't go everywhere.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Right.
So, yeah, well, I'm very honored to have you both. It cheers my
Thank you for
heart.
inviting.
It is a gift to the city. It is a gift thing when we say good things are happening in Memphis. There's one of them. There's something for the graduation. Please announce it so a lot of people will come and cheer on. We'll bring our pom-poms. You know?
We will.
And I mean, the cap and gown and everything is very
Yes.
necessary for someone to cross that bridge. And it's a difficult bridge. I know, Miss Eugene, you're one of the best, but I'm sure there might be some who are struggling. And listening to this and sitting in your chair and saying, well, I want to be part of that, please get up and call and drive by and walk in and register. Are they registered online too? Can they register online?
Yes, they can complete an enrollment form online, or they can
It's
come
a
up to the
Goodwill
school.
website?
It's at excelcentermemphis.org.
Memphis, okay, excelcentermemphis.org. And this is really, all we need to do is just to tell our young people, do as I'm doing, say I'm saying. Mr. Eugene is saying and doing the right thing for his 16-year-old and the grandbabies that
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have.
Yes, ma'am.
Unfortunately, life isn't easy for this man probably, but look how happy he looks. He looks like, I am somebody. I have done
Praise
this.
the Lord.
And so to my viewers, to everyone listening to this, and I know it will play several times during the day, the whole month, take notes and ponder and think about helping. Education is the key to everything. Education opens a lot of doors, not just mind. And so I thank you.
Thank you.
I thank you, Mr. Eugene.
Thank you.
I thank you, Ms. Williams, for being here. Give our love to Goodwill. Goodwill is a winner, and this is nothing but win-win for Memphis. My name is Sunny Ross, and I try to give something at the end of every show, something positive. I don't need to do it today. Just watch, and you'll see that this is nothing but winning, and we Memphians need to be part of this. And if you forget everything else, just remember, excel, and remember Mr. Eugene, how happy he is for being where he is.
Thank God.
Now that we finished the show, my name is Sunny Ross. You've been watching Senior Focus. Go and have a great day.